Building better towns takes vision and resources. In your neighborhood, there are 3 community foundations who are committed to doing just that. Community foundations have been around since the first one was established in Cleveland, Ohio in 1914. 2 years later, the Williamsport-Lycoming Community Foundation came into existence. Today, billions of dollars are endowed in the more than 700 community foundations across the country.
What a community foundation does is it provides an endowment for the community. Okay, so an endowment being where you don't touch the principal, the initial gift, and the income, it's invested in the income that's generated is granted back to the community for community projects every year.
Since only the interest is granted out each year, a community foundation generates a base of true support in all kinds of economic times. In addition to the Williamsport-Lycoming Community Foundation in our region, there is also the Danville Area Community Foundation and the Union County Community Foundation. These 3 are affiliates of the First Community Foundation of Pennsylvania, which provides backroom office support, staffing, and expertise, among other things.
You know, one of the benefits that the Union County Community Foundation and the Danville Area Community Foundation has is the First Community Foundation. It has a lot of experience. Williamsport-Lycoming Community Foundation has assets in the high $40 million range. Danville is reaching and approaching the $3 million range, and Union County is beginning to approach the $500,000 range. So what happens is that all of these assets are pooled for investment purposes, and we all know that you want to be very smart in these times to make sure your dollars are working hard so that we can put more philanthropic dollars on the table in each of these communities.
This is a huge advantage for the Union County Community Foundation since the group is still in its infancy.
We feel very fortunate to be able to, for our relatively small amount of investments that we have, to have advantage of the larger pool of funds so we can get greater diversification and greater investment expertise that kind of dollar volume will give you.
Originally begun by a group of service clubs, the UCCF recently joined with the First Community Foundation in order to grow and strengthen their endowment. Already, the Union County Community Foundation has supported Kidsburg in downtown Lewisburg, the recent addition to the public library for Union County, and others.
One of the things that we've worked on is Music in the Park here in Lewisburg. That has a tremendous following. That particular group is sometimes underfunded, and so they are working to create an endowment for themselves, and so that they can make Music in the Park go on in perpetuity.
The Danville Area Community Foundation has supported over the years a variety of projects, such as a new reading area at the Thomas Beaver Free Library, program support at the Danville Area Community Center, and has given thousands of dollars in scholarships to Danville area students.
Scholarships, by law, private foundations cannot give out scholarships. So one of the largest holding runners of scholarships and managers of scholarships across the country are community foundations for that very purpose.
The ability to handle scholarships and make grants with invested money that goes on forever makes a community foundation very attractive to philanthropists, both big and small.
This is the Communities Foundation, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. And what that means is that those individuals in that community will in fact give to that community foundation, have their own fund, if you will. You don't need to be a billionaire to have a foundation, or even a millionaire. You need to have passion to have a fund at the community foundation.
There are a number of different ways to give to a community foundation. Some donors choose to set up a scholarship for a specific type of student. Others set up a fund to cover several fields of interest, and the community foundation makes recommendations to the donor based on their predetermined criteria. Others establish a fund to meet a specific need, while some simply give unrestricted money to be used to meet needs within the community as they arise. These unrestricted dollars are often the hardest to obtain, but can serve the greatest good over time.
It builds on itself to provide solutions. It's flexible dollars made up of people's passions and community awareness.
That a community can have the resources to find solutions is one of the great successes of having a thriving community foundation.
Danville Area Community Foundation has been working very hard over the past 3 years to build a community reserve. And as they approach a $3 million mark, that's really substantial in terms of Danville and what it means for that community.
Over the next 3 years, the Union County Community Foundation is on a $1 million endowment campaign. Education is a cornerstone of developing this endowment.
It's more important than ever to have a foundation and also to let people know what a foundation can do and how it can help our community for the future.
What is most impressive is the professionalism and the level of sophistication provided by the First Community Foundation of Pennsylvania. They are able to give people options in how to best pursue their passions, offer guidance in the planning involved in philanthropic pursuits, and are also able to accept many different types of donations.
People give assets to community foundations. They give stock, they've given land, oil and gas rights, all kinds of sophisticated ways to give that you can get the tax deductions. We're very smart because you can get tax deductions. You want to get the right tax deduction for you and your situation. It can happen at the Community Foundation because we have that kind of professional expertise.
Encouraging philanthropy and finding solutions to the issues that arise within a community are the focus of a community foundation.
It's a really important message is that people consider their passions, that people act on them. There are lots of different ways to act on your passions, and we just want to make sure that the Community Foundation, they know is an option. It may not be the right option, but it's important that people become philanthropic.
You can find out more about the Union County and Danville Area Community Foundations online at www.fcfpa.org or by calling 570-321-1500. Well, that's our show for this week. Remember, you can always email me story ideas at jenwakeman@ccn-news.com, and you can also check out our page on Facebook. I'm your host, Jennifer Wakeman. Thanks for joining me in your neighborhood.